So folks, we have a welder, a petrol tank and a Ruston Hornsby. You never guess what we're going to do today. Welcome to the man cave. Let the games begin. Well, here we go folks, the Ruston. I got the old petrol tank, that's this one here. Here's our old tank, and as you can see that's all right at the bottom, but I've cut out the brackets. Now I could have made new ones of these, but these ones are pretty strong and I wanted to keep as much of the original originality as I can. So what we're going to do is bolt them brackets on there and offer our new tank up. Here's our big new one. Let me get the camera angle. This is a lot bigger tank. It's not a Ruston tank. It's considerably larger, as you can see. Yeah, there's the original. There is the new one we've got. But I managed to get the Ruston tap to fit on there alright with some pigeon shit welding. And I've got all the paint, and this is actually a really solid, heavy tank. And I think sitting on this engine here, although it's bigger, it fits between the flywheels and I think it'll look alright. What say you guys? So all I'm going to do is move you up here a bit so I've got some room to work. There we go. I'm going to just put these on, these tank straps. Yeah, we're going to put these tank straps on and then offer the tank up and see what it looks like. Where's my other strap? Here it is. There we go. Excuse my fat arm being in the way. Come on, baby. Remember, this is all dry fit because this and the mag will all have to come off again before I paint it. But I really want to get this thing running before I actually paint it. Because the last thing you want to do is paint an engine and then you've got to break a lot of your nice fresh paint, taking bits off it again. So there's our brackets. We want to line up. This bracket look a bit distorted. Let's see if we can straighten it a little. There. Now do that new tank. Oh, look at that. Right, that one needs to be a bit lower. There we go. Oh, I think. Yeah. Now I can get some weld in here while it's on the engine and that'll just hold it in place. You know, just to tack tack these on at the top there where they need to be. And then I can take it off and weld the straps underneath. I'm wondering if these straps are going to be strong enough. Because there's no support underneath these, they just hang on there. But these original straps, they are a bit worn and they are a bit thin. And they're taking a lot less weight of the tank than the old one. So can I reuse them? Or is that going to be a problem to us? Can I get to the crankcase door still? Yes, I can get to the crankcase door. Yeah, I think that'll be right there. It's missing the flywheel. We can get in there for the petrol tap. Oh, pipe will come right once that's been manipulated. Yeah, I think really I can sort of weld these here and we'll see how we get on. So let me get the welder set up and get my mask and my gloves and stuff, and I'll shin in the trailer and tack them on. Back in a minute. Right, we have our welder set up. Gas turned on. I better get the helmet of you. Right. Let's get this tank held into position. Now where do we need to be? Somewhere about there, I should say. Missing our flywheels, we can come over this way a little. I reckon that'll do it. Here we go, bring on the pigeon shit. We've got one there. Right, seems like we have some well. There we go. There we have it. Yeah, them brackets aren't very strong. We might have to just make another bracket up at some point to go down into this top crankcase bolt. Yeah, that's what we might have to do. Saying that, that's hitting on the engine there. I reckon them brackets just need bending a tiny bit, so they're actually touching on the engine, and that'll take all that whip out. Right, we have our tank on. Now we need to take this off so I can weld around the bottom. I'm going to leave the gloves on because I bet you they're going to be hot. I bet you they're going to be quite hot. Go. That one's undone. Let me come round this side and get this one off. And we can do them. Oh yeah, we can do them by hand now. Look. Marvellous. There we go. So what we need to do now is get these welded on round here and here, here and here. And they should be then right. I'll put a couple of spots here and here as well, just to get it going. So folks, mind your eyes. It would help if I'd put the earth on, wouldn't it? Would help a lot if I had the earth on. Can you see what I'm up to? Just have a go. Oh yeah, that's touching. What's wrong with my mask? That's got too much delay on it. I don't want all that delay. There. One side. Oh, we've got wind up, blowing the gas away. We have two sides. Three sides. There we go, weld along the bottom. Come on. There we go. There we go. One side. Two sides. There we go. Welder off, gas off. Last thing you got to do with your MIG is leave the gas switched on because they have a habit of leaking them out. There we are. And we have some welded brackets. There we go. That's a bit of pigeon poop, but it'll hold. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that actually. Quite happy with that. Get a glove off. Get a bolt in. There. There. We have a tank on. That is marvellous, isn't it? Look at that. You have to excuse a bit of wind noise if there is. It's a bit windy today. There we have it. Perfect. So there is our fuel tank on the Ruston Hornsby. Let's take you out so you can have a little look. Come on, here we go. Look at that. Now I know they ain't the original tank, but don't that look good? Do you think that's too big? Or do you think that'll pass? We can still get to that crankcase door in there, look. So we're not bothering that. I personally think that looks alright. Now, I know the original one's a little bit smaller, but there you go. I think that looks good. get that all one colour, and I think that'll look spot on. So there, that's our video for today. If anyone's got a cap for this, I've tried the cap out of my PB8 and it fits. So this takes the same cap as a Ruston Hornsby. If anybody's got a Ruston Hornsby Petrol cap they can spare and want to contribute to the project, I have beer tokens waiting. I'm quite happy to sort something out with you. But there she is. Yesterday we got the head back on. Carb, we did rebuild that the other day, as you see. There she is. Our fuel pipe is there. That's the original one. I think them brackets have got to be strong enough. If not, at some point I can always cut them off and, you know, weld some more on. That don't really matter. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Please like and subscribe to the channel. When you subscribe, it is free. I think some people might think that you have to pay for a subscription, but you don't. Basically, when you subscribe to a channel, it's basically following it. And if you click the little bell icon, you'll be notified of when I do other videos. So, yeah. So do that thumbs up. Helps a lot with the channel. So does subscribing. That also helps a lot. And the more we can get this channel publicised, the better we'll be and the more projects we can do. So yes, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ha ha!